Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching me from. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Most of you guys have been messaging me that you cannot install the currency trend meter. You cannot install the currency trend meter I've been using here to trade. Moreover, even when you install the currency trend meter, the version of the currency trend meter you're going to install is the default version. And the one I use to trade is a little modified. I did the settings a little to suit my own preference. Because of that, when you download, it's a little different from the one I use. So you find it very difficult to read the default settings. Due to this reason, I decided to take some time to make this video to explain to you step-by-step ways you can download, install, and configure the currency trend meter, so that it's also going to look like my own. I'm going to also teach you how you are going to do the settings so that it's going to look just like my own I use to trade, so that when you're also looking at it and you're also analyzing the market in your own way, you're able to understand it very better. Okay, so that's why I decided to make this video. If you are my old student, or you're my student, or you're my old subscriber, then you might know the use of the currency trend meter, right? You know what we use the currency trend meter to do here in this my channel. But if you're a new guy who is here today, you might not have heard of currency trend meter before, or you don't know what it's used for. So let me take some time to explain and take you through. The currency trend meter is an indicator, okay, that is used to determine which currency is strong and which currency is weak. It tells the strength of a currency in different time frames, either H1, H4, M15, daily, weekly. It just tells us which currency is strong and which currency is weak. It tells us with the metrics. It does some calculations with its own metrics, and then it shows us which currency is strong and which currency is weak. The main job of a currency trend meter is to tell us the strength or the weakness of the currency. If the currency is strong, it's going to tell us. If the currency is weak, it's going to tell us based on its calculated metrics. But as you know, every indicator does not tell you when to buy or when to sell. Every indicator is supposed to provide you, the trader, with information so that you make your own trading decision with the information provided by the indicator. But the mistake most people do is that, or most of you guys do, is that you think that the indicator is going to tell you when to buy or when to sell. So you're trading with moving average. You think when the market always hit moving average, you must always buy. No. Or you're trading with Bollinger Bands or MACD. You think that those indicators are going to tell you when to buy and when to sell. No, we don't do that. The best indicator to use in this trading industry is price action. Price action is the best indicator so far. But other indicators, other program indicators are just there to tell you the information about the market, what is happening in the market. So are the currency trend meter. The currency trend meter is programmed to tell you which currency is strong and which currency is weak. What you're going to use the information to do as a trader depends on you. On which basis, on which criteria are you going to use the information? It depends on you, the trader. That's why as a trader, you must know what you're doing before you can become a trader. Okay, you can't just be clicking buy and sell. You think you're a trader. You're not a trader. You're going to lose your money. So you must know what you're doing. So the currency trend meter tells us which currency is strong and which currency is weak on different time frames. There are several versions of currency trend meter out there. It's not something new. You have several versions there. It's something old that people use. Big institutions also use currency trend meter. But upon all my research over my 7 years of trading, before I became a professional trader, I didn't know anything about currency trend meter. But I decided to do more research. So when I found a currency trend meter, I realized that it was a very good tool that can help me to determine the phase of the market. Either the market is trending, or the market is ranging, or whichever phase the market is in, the currency trend meter is going to tell me. So I decided to learn several currency trend meters, but I did not find the one which suited my interest. Until one day, through my research and through my hard work, I found this indicator. I did not program it, it's just there on the internet. But it's very difficult to find. And also, even if you find, you don't know how to use it because you have not used it before. You don't understand the concept behind it. But when I found it, I just like it because, unlike other currency trend meters, this particular currency trend meter we are going to learn about gives more information, gives more data, unlike other currency trend meters. So I fell in love with it, and then I learned it, and I mastered it, and I made it my own. But I did not program the indicator. It is just there. But if you don't know how to use it, then you can't use it to trade. So I decided to customize it to suit my own, and I loved it, and I've been using it over 5 years now. It has been my magic indicator so far. It's like my eye window to the forex market. I don't take any forex trade without the currency trend meter. Okay, so that's why I decided to make this video dedicated to that. I'll be able to take you to the step-by-step method. Okay, step-by-step approach you are going to use to download, install, configure it, and maybe do some settings to suit your preference, as I've been doing here on this channel. So without wasting my time, let's get started. But before we go, guys, if you are new here, hit the like button, okay, and subscribe to my channel just to help to grow my channel. Do that now, and let's move on. Are you done? Have you subscribed? Just try it. Just do it. It doesn't take longer. Just hit the like button or just subscribe to my channel, and let's move on. So that it just help me to grow my channel, okay? Okay, if you are done, then let's move on. So to be able to download and install the currency trend meter, you need to go to their website. Okay, as I said, I have not programmed this indicator. I just found it and I customized it to be my own so that I'll use it to trade. Okay, the purpose of this indicator is to tell you what which currency is strong and which currency is weak, and you as a trader, you must use this indicator to aid your trading to make better decisions. Okay, so you go to your website and download it. I'm going to put two links in the video description below. So click on the video description below and then find the two links. The first link send you to the MQLTA website, the MQ5 website, which is the MetaTrader 5, their website for all indicators. When you click there, it's going to send you to the website and then you see the currency meter there. But sometimes they will not let you download it for free. They will say click and buy and sign in a whole lot and a whole lot. So because of that, I also found the raw programmer of this indicator, the raw programmer, the website that programmed this indicator themselves. It's called nforex.com. nforex. That's what I found. So I'm going to also put their links here. So two links, one to the MetaTrader website and one to the original programmer of, I don't know whether that's the original programmer of this particular indicator, but that's what I know so far. Okay. For if I'm wrong, somebody can just correct me. But that's where I found the indicator later. Aside the MQL5 platform, this is where I also found the indicator. So two links in the description below. It's free, guys. Don't pay anything to anybody. Download it for free. Okay. It's a free indicator. Download it for free. So click the link, and then it will take you to either the MKO5 website or the MT5 website or the NForex website. But it's better you click the second link, which is the NForex website, because that one it takes you straight forward to their website. Okay, I don't know whether they are the original, they own the source code, I don't know, but that's where you can also find it to download it easily. So when you click on the link in the description below, you're going to find this website. Then I think they are forex brokers or whatever. They have other things you can also look into. But the purpose we are coming here for is what? For their currency trend metrics. So we scroll down, okay? You can read something about the currency trend metrics. You can see currency trend metrics indicator for MT5 and MT4. Then they narrated something about the currency trend meter, just something about it. They showed you some examples, okay, based on how they want the indicator to work. But how we use the indicator to work is different from how they want the indicator to work, because I customized it and I mastered it to suit my own preferences. Okay, so they are going to describe it based on how they program the indicator and how they want it to work. So you can read a little, but the purpose is that we are scrolling down here. They're coming down to find the link to download it. But before then, they have to explain to you how the indicator works. But because we know how it works already, we don't need to go through that, okay? We don't need to go through that. If you like, you can just take your time and go through, but that's not the purpose. The purpose is to download the indicator from this site, because I've already taught you how to use it. If you're my old subscriber, you know how to use the indicator already. You know the function of the indicator. But this video is particularly for downloading and installing and customizing it, okay? It's not how to use it. If you want to find out how to use it, go to my channel, okay? Go to my page and find how to trade Forex every day, how to find Forex setups every day. Those video series I've been explaining everything about currency trend meter and how to use it to trade, okay? But this video is purposely for what? Downloading and installing the currency trend meter so that you'll be able to use it to trade and make some profit out of the market. So you scroll down to where you can find the link, and you can see that you can get to a point where they will say, where is it? Here, this point. Can you see this point? They say download MQLTA currency trend meter. Can you see this point? That's where you have to click. So when you click on the link, I've already downloaded it already, so I don't need to click it. But when you click on the link, you can see that it will start loading, and then it will be downloaded. When it's downloaded, where does it go? When your file download on your computer, where does it go? By default on Windows, it goes where? Download, right? Download folders. By default on Windows. I don't know the system you're using, whether you're using Mac or Linux or whatever, but if it's also Windows or whichever system, your operating system you're using, just go to where you download files, where it goes, okay? Where all your download files goes. Then you find the download file there, okay? Then you extract the file. So if it's under downloads, just open your download folder on your computer, you go to folder, and then you go to downloads, and you can find it. So you can see when you download it, it will appear in your download folder, okay? To appear in your download folder. This is my download. Anytime I download something, it comes here. It will appear in your download folder. So then you extract it. You right click and you go to extract all. Right click, go to extract all. So right click and you go to extract file here. If you don't know how to do it, this is just a basic thing. Just call anybody who knows anything about computers to just help you to do that. This is a very simple thing, okay? But maybe you're not familiar with how to use the computer, then call somebody else to help you, okay? But it's just basic things. So extract files here. When you extract, now you're going to get some files. Let me click extract. So extract files here. Extract files. Then I will extract the files. So I will click OK. Then the files will be extracted. Can you see? You can see that it creates a new folder called MQLTA currency trend metrics. Now, this is the folder I'm going to use to send it to the MT5 or MT4 platform. This is the folder, not this file. This is the folder. So when I click open the folder, I'll find indicators. And when I open the indicators folder, I'll find two things. Have you seen these two things? So you select all and you copy. Control C or just copy, however you're going to copy. These are just basic computing, right? You copy. Let me recap again. You have to extract this file, this downloaded file. You extract it and then to give you a new folder. You open the folder and then you open to indicators. Then you find these two things and you copy. You copy them, Control C or however you copy them. Now after you copy, now that you go to the MT5, you go to the MT5 platform or MT4 platform, okay? MT5 platform. And then what I'm going to do is that you go to File, go to Open Data Folder, check File, Open Data Folder, you click on it. This MT5 account I'm using right now is my demo account. Anytime I'm teaching and practicing meeting, I use demo, guys. Don't use your live trading account to do practice because by mistake you can click sell or you can click buy without you knowing. So always when you are teaching something or you are discussing something with somebody, just use what? Use demo account, okay? Use demo account. If you want to click buy and so you want to try something, use demo account. Don't use your raw account. So let me recap again now. In the MT5, what do? You go to File, Open Data Folder. Now, it will open the data folder on your computer. So under the Open Data Folder, you go to MQL5. You click it, double click it. Then you search for indicators. Double click, and now you paste. You paste the indicators you copied. I've already pasted it. So you say it asked me to replace. I don't need to replace them because I've already pasted them. Okay, I've already pasted them, so it's already there. After you paste, now it has become part of your indicators. But you're not going to see it automatically here because on MT5, if you want to install any indicator, what do? If you want to insert indicator, go to Insert, and then you search for indicators. But this currency meter is not going to appear here if you search for it because it's not a default indicator. So it cannot appear here. Because of that, you have to also bring it yourself. Okay. So how do you install it? Do you remember how to install it? You go to File, Open Data Folder, and what else again? You go to MQL5, then Indicators, and you paste that thing you copied. You come and paste them here. That's all. So after you're done with this, you go to View, not File. You go to View, then you open what? Navigator. It's going to open this thing for you. Okay, going to open something like this for you. And when you scroll down, you can see MTA currency trend metrics. Can you see here? This is a navigator. You can see it here now. It will appear here. It will not appear on the default insert where you insert indicators on the MT5 platform. It will not appear there because it's not a default indicator. Okay, but when you come to the Open Data Folder, let me close it. I always like doing it twice so that you get the concept. So I clean it. I go to View. Open what? Navigator. Now it will be open for me. These are all indicators on the platform. But the indicators we installed right now is also part of the indicators. So you have to bring it here. So you drag the currency trend meter. You can find it here. MQL5TA currency trend meter. So you drag it and then you put it here. It will ask you, do you want to install? Yes. Then you click OK. So now that it is installed on the MT5, you have to customize it to suit your preference, okay? As I've been using to trade, so that the interface looks like my own. So what you have to do is that you have to right click on any part of the chart, okay? And go to indicator list. Then you go to MQ, or you find the MQTA currency meter on the list. Then you select properties. When you come here, there's a lot of settings you can change here, but don't change anything except the one I'm going to teach you to change, okay? So the first setting you have to change is you go to bars of difference in calculation, choose 10. The next one, show values or just colors. You choose show values. And then sort trend. This trend according to which currency is strong and which currency is weak. Okay. So sort trend. We want it to be only on H4 because as a day traders, our higher time frame we are going to use to analyze the market is going to be H4. Because of that, we always use the H4 to analyze our trade. Then we click OK. When you click OK, you see, bam, it's there. Just like the way I have been trading. That's all. This is the same currency trend I've been using to trade. So now, let me teach you how you're going to use the currency trend to trade very shortly. So as I said earlier, though I have some video that talks about how to use the currency trend meter. But for this short time, let me just explain to you how you're going to use it, okay? How you're going to use it. For you to use the currency trend meter, you are going to make sure that you are going to look for H4. Only your focus is going to be only on the H4 time frame. That should be your focus on H4 time frame. Because that's our current time frame. We are day traders and we trade analyzing the market from what? H4. Okay? So on the H4, we can see that the pound is strong and the JPY is weak, which means if we want to find a trending market, we just have to merge the pound with the JPY so that we can find a clean trending market. Very simple. So let me open pound JPY. Let me see. So pound file, new chart, pound yen, pound yen. So you open pound yen and you see that the market is trending. I told you the market will be trending perfectly. You see, the market is trending perfectly because on the chart we found out that on the currency trend meter, the pound is strong and the yen is weak. So you go to where? Pound yen. But you can see that it looks black. So now you can customize to suit your own template. Okay, you can customize to suit your own template. So let me minimize it. Let me just change to my own template. I can say template. I have my own template. This one you have to save it yourself. Nobody can tell you. I have my template here. So pound yen on the same H1. Set your template. I'll teach you how to set template now. Just wait a minute. The market is trending. Now, after you find that the market is trending, now it's time for us to find our setups and our entries. Not that just go and buy right now. No, no. You must find a setup. You must find an entry. So what's the setup? What can you see here? You can see the market is trending on the 20 EMA. Can you see? Strongly on the 20 EMA. So it's time to find a setup. Now you can go down to M15 to see if you can find a better setup. Can you find a better setup on M15? I can't find any better setup here, but I have to wait. Or on the H1, you can see the market is bouncing, so we can decide to buy somewhere here, but I can't find any entry confirmation here. So you have to wait for a better setup before you take the trade. The functions of the currency meter is to tell you which currency is strong, which currency is weak, and which currency is trending, and which currency pair is not trending. That's all. Let me talk to you about the template I was talking about. As a professional trader, you must have templates. What is template? Template is a format you are using every time. Okay, so let's say this design, I do some setting. Let's say I go to customize properties and I customize my interface, my chart interface. Now I have to save it. For me to save, so that next time I'll be able to get it every time when I'm trading. I just have to save it as a template because you customize your chart to suit your own preference. Now you save it. Now after you save it, when you close your chart and open your chart, it's not going to appear the same way again. It's going to come black. Because of that, you save your templates so that your settings will always stay the same. So you right click again, you go to template, you go to save template. So you can save the template in your own name. Maybe let's say, let me give an example. Let me say day trade for living template. Okay. So I can say day trade template, something like that. I just hit OK, which means that anytime I call the day trade template, it's going to appear the same way. So any chart I'm going to open. So let's open the pound yen again. File, new chart, file, new chart. We go to pound yen. Where is it? New chart and pound yen. You see, it's still black. So now that you have to call your template to come so that you don't have to be setting it every time. So you right click again, you go to template. Instead of saving template, you go to load template, or you load the template already. Can you see day trade template is already here? So I click template and then the same pound yen looks white as we wanted it to be. That's the template. The same way, the current trade method that we customize right now, if you want to save the template so that it's always going to look like this, what you have to do is that you right click on anywhere, any part of the chart. It means you are saving everything on the chart. So you right click on MT5, you right click, you go to template and go to where? Save template, because you are saving the template so that it will always appear like this. So save template, and then let's make it currency, what is it? Let's make it currency strength meter, or CSM. Okay, CSM, currency strength meter. Let me click save, which means when I open any chart, let's say I want to trade card yen, right? Because card is also strong, yen is weak. I want to trade card yen, so I go to file, new chart, I go to card yen, Forex, and I search for card yen. Card yen. You see, when you open the chart on MT5, it's going to become black. But always, your chart must always look the same. Don't be trading black today. The next day you trade blue. The next day you trade pink. The next day you trade yellow. Don't do that. If it's black, trade only black. If you want white background, trade only white background. Okay. So you right click. Now that we opened it, we don't want the black. You right click. You go to where? Template. You go to load template, or you load your CSM. Where the CSM? This CSM. You click CSM, and now it will appear the same way. Have you seen? With the same chart for you. Very, very simple. That is how we save template. As a professional trader, you must have several templates you trade with. So as you can see, when I click and I go to templates, I have several templates I trade with. Okay, several templates. That when I click, it changing the setting to the way I have customized it. You can learn how to do this using your own MT5 platform. So practice it and become good with it. Okay. So my guys, this is how we download and we install and configure the currency meter. This video is purposely for configuring it and downloading it. Okay, it's not to teach you how to actually trade with it. This is just an example I showed you. If you want to learn how to trade with the currency trade meter, then as I said, go to my video description, go to my channel, okay, go down to my channel and search for finding forex setups every day. And then those series I talk about using the currency trade meter to find trades and some of the trades I've taken. Okay, so go to those videos and find it, and you'll be able to learn how to use the currency trade meter correctly. This is just an example I'm showing you how to install, how to download, how to install, how to customize. That's the main purpose of this particular currency trade meter video. Okay, so I think that will be all for this video. If you have not liked, if you've not subscribed, please do so. Okay, if you have watched me up to this time, it means you're a very committed person. Just hit the like button or subscribe to my channel and just help me to grow the channel. Okay, this is towards your mentor. Have a great day. See you next time.